Hey, what's going on, team? Happy Wednesday. So a quick little market update. Market ended 10% in the green. If you guys were part of our Learn Plan Profit live trading session today, I'll actually link it down below. So the first link down below, it was our live trading session from today. I go live every single morning. Just watch it after this video. But one of the things that I talked about is just the way that the market opened. It was just so bullish. Every time that it pulled on back, it was like really quick when it began to recover, which was something that I personally have not seen happen very recent with the NASDAQ market or its correlating ETFs. Let's be honest, right? For the past couple of months, for the past 2 months, the market's been very bearish. This is actually what I'm going to talk about very quickly. So I'm very happy to see the way that things played out. If you guys follow me on Instagram, or even if you watched today's earlier video, I sold my entire TQQQ position. I made $4,500 profit today. Again, if you guys follow me on Instagram, that's that third link down below. I posted my overall profit right before I locked in my profits, but I wanted to show you my last exit. So I purchased right around $43. Some shares at $42.60, which is down here. And then it began to indicate signs of a recovery. As we were approaching the $45, $46 price point, I never hesitate to lock in profits. One of the things that you will never see me do is, first off, I'm never here to tell you what to do. I'm never here to tell you what stocks to buy. I'm never here to tell you what stocks to sell. I like to share the reason why I do what I do. And one of the things that I always try to empower people to do is that a very common mistake from beginners is that you just hold on to the stock for a little bit too long because you get too greedy, right? I tend to lock in profits pretty early. As you can see, my last exit was at 46.04. I'm still happy with the way that things played out. It hit highs of 47.49, so I am in no way any close to being a perfect trader. That's just, it's so naive to think, right? My entries and my exits are not perfect. I did not buy at the lowest price point. I did not sell at the highest price point. My job is not to be perfect. My job is to work towards being as close to perfect as possible every day. My job is to make sense of my trades, right? And why did I sell? Why, right? I'm here to explain my why. I don't need you to agree with me. I'm just here to share that with you. And you can let me know down in the comment section. I always feel like I try to look out for our beginner traders. And I hope that you can see that through the way that I express myself through my videos. So NASDAQ market, TQQQ, has been bearish for the past 2 months, right? 2.5 months almost. Every single time that we try to approach this moving average, indicators are to be used as a reference, never a sole reason on when to take a trade. But every time that we try to recover, it recovers. It gets a lot of people excited, just like we were today and just like we were yesterday, right? And then it gets rejected, moving average, right? It sells right back off. It tries to recover. It consolidates around here and then gets rejected. We are approaching it once again. And then again, the MACD is beginning to descend. The RSI is a little bit more on the overbought side. And we're approaching the moving average once again. Now, do I want the market to get rejected? No. Like, I'm not invested in SQQQ, right? I'm not trying to short the market right now. I want the market to blow through that resistance level. I would love to jump in at, $50. I don't need to get in at the lowest price. I don't care about that stuff. My job is to share with you what I see. And for the past 2 months, I've seen this continuous descending resistance. And it sucks, man. There's no other way to put it. It does suck. But I need you to be aware of it. So as the CPI data comes out tomorrow, as it comes out, on this weekly schedule, you cannot be surprised if it's worse than anticipated, as it tends to be. I'm not saying that it will. I really hope that it's not. But my job is to think and prepare for the worst case scenario. I hope the market shoots up tomorrow. But realistically, looking at the past 2 months of performance for tech and for the NASDAQ market, it's been bearish. Why sugarcoat it? That's what it is, right? It's been bearish, and although we might push up a little bit, I'm at day trade territory right now. We are so overbought at this moving average. And based off of us getting rejected every single time, that now that we're approaching it, I hope that we do break through. I hope that we make higher highs. I hope that now, supposedly, Russia and Ukraine are in talks in the works of working something out. I hope that actually does end up happening. But I'm not here to trade based off of hope. I'm here to prepare for the worst case scenario every single time, which is why I locked in my profits. I hold no position of TQQQ. And if it sells off, then guess what? It doesn't influence me. But guess what happens? If it shoots up and then it begins to indicate signs of an uptrend and I want to take advantage of it, I can jump in. I can jump in at any time. If something begins to indicate signs of an uptrend, finally, you think I'm going to hesitate? No. I mean, I can still day trade it. I can enter for a swing trade if we have full on confirmation. I want it to happen. But if I see a pattern, if I walk out of the door every single morning and I get slapped in the face, the next morning on Tuesday I walk out and I get slapped in the face. Every time that I walk out that door, I get slapped in the face. What do you think is going to happen on Friday when I walk out that door? What do you think I'm going to expect? A slap across the face. You know what feels like a slap across the face? Current oil or gas prices, right? I don't know what they are in your area, but you guys can comment down below. They're insane. And it's making me feel some type of way where I might need a slap across the face to pay for those prices. But it is what it is, right? The idea is when you begin to pick up on these patterns that happen over and over again, every time that we get close, we get rejected. Every time that we get close, we get rejected. It's just this habit of me now that my job is to prepare for the worst case scenario, but hope for the best, right? On my green days, I prepare for my red days, and on my red days, I prepare for my green days. It's an expression that I've tried to share with all of our Learn Plan Profit members as they're just getting started, to never get too excited. I saw a lot of people in our Learn Plan Profit private group chat getting too excited, thinking about averaging up into their position size, into their swing trades, going very heavy into their positions. And I have to remind them. I'm never here to tell them, hey, don't do it. I'm just here to remind them, hey, for the past 2 months, we've been rejected at the same level. I want you to be aware of it. With what you do with that information, that's on you, right? If it shoots up and you decided to hold, then yeah, you'll reap the benefit. But if it gets rejected and you decided to hold, then also you're going to have to tolerate that pullback. I like to put myself in a position to succeed. I like to put myself in a position in which I can tolerate. I don't want to be fully invested up here and then it gets rejected and then I feel like the market's against me. No, I just didn't take action when it made sense. It's the simple things in life that people tend to overcomplicate, and trading is no exception. So I would love for you guys to see what it's like to watch me trade live. You guys can click the first link down below to watch today's live trading session, or you can join us as soon as tomorrow at Market Open. I trade live every single morning. I'm going to be live tomorrow. I would love to have you. We have open-ended conversations. You know, if there's a specific opportunity presenting itself, you'll see me buy and sell and share my thought process, which is one of the most valuable pieces. Again, if you guys are ready to join, the second link down below will be a $100 off coupon for the first 5 people that choose to sign up. So I really do appreciate your guys' time. I hope that you guys destroy that like button. I hope that you guys can see that this video is really just a way for me to try to look out for you. And I hope that what I explained is understood, right? It's not that I hope that the market gets rejected. It's just that it has for the past 2 months. So I have nothing else to expect from it, right? So fingers crossed, hoping that it breaks through. But again, always prepared for the worst. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.